Hi everyone, Kate here, and I'm back with another article from one of my favorite Edwardian era beauty books, Health and Beauty Hints from 1910. This particular section deals with how to perform housework properly so that it improves the figure and helps to strengthen your muscles. As spring cleaning time is drawing near, I thought this article was especially appropriate this week. So, without any further ado, here is the original article as written. Housework is excellent exercise for a girl who wishes to develop a round, pretty figure for sweeping, dusting, or even washing, if the latter is not too heavy to strain the muscles, helps to strengthen and beautify the body. During such work, the waist muscles, instead of the shoulders, should be used, as many cases of stooped shoulders comes from leaning instead of making the back bend from the hips. This attitude throws the shoulders forward out of position and is ruination to the figure. If, on the contrary, when it is necessary to pick up an object from the floor, a woman will remember to lean from the waist and try at the same time to keep her knees from bending, she will be going through one of the most approved exercises suggested for reducing the hips and keeping the waist small. It is not likely that the average woman could pick up a pin without limbering the joints in her knees, but at least in the effort she is benefited. Sweeping is one of the best methods of rounding the arms, as well as giving correct poise. A woman whose shoulders are well thrown back when she grasps the broom firmly and sways her whole body with each stroke may add grace to her figure. Moreover, she will not grow easily tired, for she will balance herself and thus help the shape of her hips. I have seen many women sweep as though all the work was being done by the muscles in the lower part of the torso. In point of fact, this is the part of housework that is to be done with the shoulders, or from them, and thus the back is developed to strengthen as well as straighten. Few women seem to know that a constant, firm grasp of an object, such as a broom or hard duster handle, will round the arms. An exercise given at gymnasiums for symmetrical development of the arms consists merely in opening and shutting the fingers around a pole, gripping it each time. Bending over a wash tub affects the waistline and hips to their betterment when the lean comes from the waist and not from the shoulders. Should it be permitted from the latter part of the body, the straightness of spine soon disappears. The matter of standing correctly is amongst the simplest acts that a woman can train herself to. It consists in raising the chest, which at once throws the shoulders back. The abdomen should be drawn in slightly and the chin held up, but not pointed out. If the chest is raised as it should be, the rest of the body almost necessarily falls into true position. Whew, okay, well that's the end of the article, and I am sure exhausted after all that housework. I quite like the emphasis in this article on developing strong muscles, rather than just losing weight, which is what I feel like a modern publication would have focused a lot more on. If you were doing your own housework during the Edwardian era, you basically had to be quite physically able, as it could be very strenuous work without the aid of modern conveniences, especially when it came to laundry. It's also interesting to note the differences in body standards and ideals back then. Round is certainly not a term you hear much nowadays to describe an ideal figure, although I'm pretty sure by that term they really mean more of an athletic sort of curvy, with a corset being worn, doing a lot of the shaping around the waist. I think one of the best points made in this article is the focus on proper posture, although I never did quite figure out exactly how they wanted me to sweep. I somehow don't feel like I was doing it correctly. I'd love to know down in the comments if you do a big spring clean and what your favorite and least favorite chores are. I think my favorite is probably moving around all the furniture and vacuuming under every nook and cranny that doesn't normally get cleaned. There's something about sucking up all that junk that is just so satisfying. On the other hand, I think my least favorite task is probably cleaning out the drains. That's just yuck. Well, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
This video is made possible through the generous support of my Patreon members. Thank you.